Hello everyone, Mingalaba. Welcome back to Beginning Burmese. I'm Kenneth Wong, Kenneth Wong Ma. What you're listening now is a popular love song by Burmese singer Jewel. The name of the song is Name Wede Sound.
Sound and waited, and I can't wait. Learn some mood, boom,
So, what does the title mean? Let's break it down. Ne is snow. It's a noun. Wei is the verb that describes something swirling around, going all over the place. Something like smoke, smell, flower petals, or in this case, snow. When used with the word snow, it means snow falling gently, going all around you. Sang is winter or the cold season. In Burma, I'm afraid it lasts very short. It starts usually around the middle of November and it ends by the end of February. So what is that particle de that is stuck between the phrase snow falls and winter? Well, this is the particle that joins descriptions with a noun it describes. I call it a modifier particle. In this case, it joins the description snow falls with the word winter, making the title the winter of gentle snowfalls, the winter when the snow flourishes, or the winter when snow falls all around you. This is a high-frequency particle. You'll see that in news headlines, in movie titles, and book titles, among other places. Knowing how to use the particle de, also pronounced de, allows you to say things like a girl who is beautiful, the flower that smells lovely, or the train that is bound for Mandalay, for example. It makes your sentences much more descriptive. It lets you add colors, shapes, and attributes to your nouns. This is the lesson for this episode, how to use the modifier particle de, also pronounced de, as seen in pop songs. Let's start with something very simple. The word beautiful is hla. It is the verb that means to be beautiful. Hla. The word for a young girl or a young lady is main clay. Main clay. So if you want to say a girl who is beautiful or a beautiful girl, all you have to do is this. You say hlade main clay. Hlade main clay. You see, you join the description hlad with the noun main clay with the particle de. One thing to note is the description comes first, marked with the particle de, and then followed by the noun it modifies. This is the opposite of the way you would say things in English, where you'll say a girl who is beautiful. So the noun comes first, followed by the description. In Burmese, it's the reverse. Let's try another one. The word fragrant, to smell sweet, to smell lovely, is moe. Moe. The word for flower is ban. So if you want to say a flower that smells lovely, a flower that smells nice, or a fragrant flower, you join the two with the particle de. Again, the description must come first, followed by de, and then the noun it modifies. So you say moire ban to say a flower that smells lovely. Be careful with the pronunciation of the word moe, to be fragrant, to smell sweet. It's not moe, by the way. That's different. You have to start with a breathy, nasally sound. So you have to say moe, not moe. Why does it matter? Well, because moe is to be born, to give birth to something. Moe, on the other hand, is to be fragrant, to smell sweet, to smell lovely. So if you do not pronounce it right, you might be saying somebody gave birth to a flower instead of saying a flower that smells sweet. So one more time, a flower that smells sweet is moire ban. It's not moire ban. Let's take it up a notch, shall we? Take a look at this song title by Amor, another Burmese pop singer. It's called Mem Pere Achit. Mem Pere Achit. Let's break it down. Me is a casual or familiar pronoun you. This is how you would say you to close friends, people of the same age, or your significant other. In other words, boyfriend or girlfriend. Pe is the verb to give. Achit is the noun love. You can see that the phrase you give and love are joined with the modifier particle de. It's the same structure, a description followed by the particle de, then the noun it modifies or describes. What do you think the title means? I think some of you have already figured out. It means the love that you give. The love that you give. Mem pere achit. That's how it literally translates, but more naturally it means the love that you gave me. In a slight similar twist, let's figure out how to say the book that I bought. I, if you're a man, is jano, jano. And if you're a woman, it's jama, jama. The verb to buy is wear, wear. And book is sao. So you can put them all together with the particle de to say the book that I bought. Jano were sao. Or if you're a woman, jama were sao. Ah, but what if you haven't bought the book yet, but you're planning to buy that book, perhaps tomorrow? Well, then you need a slightly different particle. You need the particle des, twin brother, me, me. That's the particle for modifying things that will happen in the future. So instead of saying jano were sao, you'll have to say jano were me sao. If you're a woman, jama were me sao. That's how you say the book that I'll buy, the book that I haven't bought but will buy sometime in the future. Let's try to figure out to say something that will happen to a noun in the future. Let's say there's a train that is bound for Mandalay, but it's leaving tomorrow, not today. How would you say the train that will go to Mandalay? Well, the name of the city, the proper pronunciation in Burmese is not Mandalay but Mandalay, Mandalay. The verb to go is thwa. So, Mandalay thwa is how you would say go to Mandalay. The word for train is yata. Now, the key here is you want to talk about the train that will depart for Mandalay in the future, tomorrow, right? Not today. So you cannot use the particle de. You have to use instead the particle me. You should say Mandalay thwa me yata. Mandalay thwa me yata. That's how you say the train that will go to Mandalay. There are two more simple phrases that I'll explain to you so that you can appreciate Jewel's song much better. Near the end of the song, she sings these lines. They luane is I miss you a lot. They luane, that means I miss you a lot. Su dao me is I will make a wish. Su dao me, I will make a wish. So when Jewel sings Nian wei de sao ma they luane, she's saying in the winter when the snow falls all around us, I miss you a lot. And when she sings Nian wei de sao ma su dao me, in the winter when snow falls all around us, I'll make a wish. She didn't exactly say what she'll wish for, but I think you can conclude that she'll wish she can be together with her lover. Well, with that, the lesson ends. I'd like to invite you to experiment with that structure and come up with some fancy phrases, and let me see what you come up with. If you happen to be watching it on YouTube, leave comments under the clip, or on Facebook, leave them as comments. I'll be glad to give you some feedback. Until the next lesson, see you later. Now ma dui me, Channel Kenneth Wong ba. I'm Kenneth Wong.